Oh, sorry guys. I just stepped out for a minute. I didn't see anyone in the room. How you going? Who's here? Sorry guys. Sharon, are you there? Hi Connie. Connie, do you mind if I don't do a 4 donation read for you today? I'm just a little tired. I had someone enter my energy this morning and try to steal it from me. Sorry, guys, where are you? I'm just writing a message to David. Sharon, how you going, darling? Sorry about that. You want a general read? Hi, Teresa. Hey, did you get my email, Teresa? Um, Try not to talk too much about it on here. What I'm helping you with. Um, Teresa, I've got to do a read for you. We'll sort that out if you want while you're here. You asked for a read. Okay. Sharon, I'm good. Okay. We have peace competition. This guy, like he's there's competition. Um, Strong opinions, competition. Um, he's competing hard to win. You're going to need to compete hard to win. There's something that you're competing with. Um, some sort of race, like could be a job interview, could be you're competing for someone's heart, you could be competing for friendship. I just feel like you're competing, Sharon. Um, you will have to fight long and hard. So make sure that you really do want the prize, is what I'm picking up. Now I'm channeling, so um, channeling a little bit today. So some of it doesn't really make sense to me. Hi guys, I'm just gonna say hello to everyone. Hi Artie, hi Teresa, hi Sharon. Sharon, we're doing your reading. Hi Connie. Just making sure I greet everyone. Um, you are stronger than you know. Sharon, you're stronger than you know. God doesn't give you something you can't handle. Whatever you were thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. You're competing. My look, you know what I would do if I was you? If I was in some sort of competition, I would just stop competing. I would just sit back and let everyone else compete and look like idiots. I'm just like that though. Because now is not time. I reckon you should sit back. From death comes rebirth. You can't always win. So the death of a situation isn't actually the ending, it's a rebirth. Um, Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship and believe you are lovable. You've got romance returning or you've got a new love coming in. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. Teresa, what did you say? Good evening. You just walked in the door. I will check it. Okay, cool. Do you want your reading now? Or do you want to wait and just get your full reading? Um, I could probably do it in an hour or two, or I don't know. Tell me what you want to do. Um, I've got to do this for an hour and a half, and then I'm free after that um, for a few hours. So Artie, what are you saying? Whoa, look at your name, Artie. Oh, please don't like until you get a reading, okay, guys? It's how I tell whether it resonates. So I don't really like it when you do the liking before you get a reading. What if I'm really mean to you and you don't like the reading? You've already liked it. You know what I mean? Um, Artie, you speak Hindi, I'm assuming. Um, you want number two? Okay. What did you say? My partner loves writing hurt feelings. Next action. Oh, you got hurt feelings. Um, okay, Artie, someone else. There is someone in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. I feel like there is a third person. Okay, we've got awareness. You need to be aware. So don't just disregard those little things or the red flags. I'm saying there's going to be some red flags for you. Secrets. You've got secrets coming out. Um, Someone's got secrets. To manifest rapidly, think of what you desire while you chant, hum, or sing, or play music. And when you are manifesting, don't think about what you don't want, think about what you do want. Because you are counting your blessings and calling things by saying, I don't want this, and you're calling it to you. Reliable. You must be reliable, and you must have reliable people around you that care about you. Kindness. Now I'm taking this card. You need to be kinder to yourself, Artie. Um, and if there is a third party, you need to get rid of your man and be single. Even if it means not getting married to them, because why would you want to marry someone who cheated on you anyway? They're failing. Teresa, darling, cosmic, and you'd like a reading afterwards. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Probably YouTube again. Um, can you add me on Facebook? Do you have Facebook, Teresa? I wished I had you on Facebook so I could just message because I don't like the emails, they're getting confusing. Um, Cycles. We've got fate, we've got karma, we've got something, getting something, and we've got beginning. Okay, now I'm really picking up strongly that you're going to receive something, but you've earned it. It's a karma thing. Um, it's not going to, like, you're not going to magically win the lotto or anything. It's more of a karma type thing. Like someone will come up and reward you, or I don't know. Just feel like you've got a reward coming. Um, this one too. Intoxication, distorted view, or overindulgence. Someone in your life, I don't feel like it's you, has an overindulgence or a distorted view or some sort of intoxication, and that can be an intoxication with lies as well. We've got growth. You're in a period of personal growth, and there are growing pains. So it's not easy. You're doing an awesome job, Teresa. Just hang in there, and hopefully, I'll be able to give you a bit of a hand to get you back on your feet or something. Um, and you can just remember me when you're rich and famous and on your way. um, you will not let fear stop you this time. Look, Teresa, I'm going to say, if you're afraid of something, do you know what you're actually afraid of? Have a think about it. You're not afraid of the actual event or decision or thing you're going to do. You're afraid of the unknown factor in it. Like that you've never done it before, that you don't know what to expect, that you don't know what's going to happen. Um, you don't want to fuck it up. Um, do you get me? Um, don't be afraid. And when you are scared, man up, grow some balls, and just do it anyway. And if you fuck it up, who cares? You're not going to go to jail for fucking up stuff, okay? Just don't do illegal stuff. And stay in the grey area with me. Okay? Teresa, I'll do a more full reading later on when we do our full reading. Papaya, how are you going? Are you there, Papaya? Are you still there? Deroy, how are you going today? You can go first, Deroy, because you're ready. I'm not going to make you wait. Oh, look at this one. Card. That's hot. It says sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there will find true bliss. Okay, so Deroy, I want to remind you this card is sexual, but there is also a sensuality. I'm not sure if you're an if that's are you a die? Are you a male or a female, Deroy? I just need to know if you're a male or a female. Yeah, add me on Facebook, Marley Bear 77. Let me just type that. That's my Facebook if anyone wants to look me up. It's my TikTok as well if you want to look me up there, and it's what I'm on YouTube as well. Yeah, Deroy, it's not too bad. It was real busy this morning. Um, I got really behind actually. Um, your love reading. So, Deroy, I need to know if you're a male or a female so I can do your reading. It just it changes the way I'm going to do it because yeah, the information is different depending whether you're a male or a female. Deroy, are you there? Okay. Now, I want you to remember that you are looking for sexual love and your card says sexual love. But I want you to remember that women actually prefer sensual love. It's the kissing, it's the touching, it's the hugging. It's not the actual act of sex that we're into. Um, but the sex is a side effect from the sensual. Um, so I just want you to, because this says honor a place in one another where you are an eternal soul. And that place is a sensual place, not a sexual place. So, Deroy, remember your sensual side. Maybe when you're with that special someone, keep your clothes on and have a heavy petting session instead of a sexual session. I mean, I know you're going to be frustrated after it, but just go and have a wank. You'll be right. It's more about being sensual and for her, okay? And just so you know, I would have said to her, there's nothing embarrassing about being sexual or sensual. That's why it reads differently. because the women, we've got a real thing about being sensual. We don't understand the difference, I don't think, because you boys aren't teaching us the difference between sensual and sexual. Because you're going straight into the sexual, and I find it really hard when the men are getting like I'm just gonna say it, when the men are getting um like oral sex, um and they don't really need it to get ready. The women need the oral sex to get ready, because they take a lot longer to wind up and get going. So men are having sex the incorrect way. You should always turn on your woman, and then the sex will be amazing. But men are expecting oral sex and really shitty 5 second sexual, whereas they'd have much longer sex if they didn't get the oral sex at the beginning. Sorry, I know that we're talking about whatever comes to mind, and your card is about sex and sensual. Adjustments are required. Submission. You need to submit somewhere. Just because you're a man doesn't mean you get to be in charge all the time either. Um, yeah, like if I ever get into another relationship again, my man has to be the woman sometimes, and that is the healthiest relationship you can have. Um, Working too hard. You are working too hard, Duro, and give yourself, get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people, give back, and do shit for humanity. Now, Deroy, don't take this, don't be offended by this. Um, it's not that you're not generous, it's that you've closed yourself off. So you really need to get out there and start paying it forward. The only way to make your, like, everyone's so stalled in where they are. The only way to make your work blessings start raining is to start paying forward. So get that couple of groceries for someone, get that bottle of milk for someone at the supermarket, get that loaf of bread for someone at the supermarket. Give a homeless person some money or some food, or take them home and feed them if you don't have much money. Go and do stuff for your family that you need to do, and volunteer your time. Read to the young children. Go and visit the old people and do their feet. Um, Go and work in a soup kitchen, or a volunteer place. Um, Pay someone's bus fare for them. Stop if someone's got lots of groceries and you see them walking home, stop with your car and offer them a lift home. Um, Always give kids money. There's just some of the things you can do to pay it forward, that are quite cheap, and you will notice an improvement. Deroy, Teresa, are you there? Oh, let's do something different. Teresa, have you been seeing any angel numbers or anything? I've got some numerology stuff here so I can tell you what the angel numbers mean. Teresa, are you there? I'm bored, so I'm just going to do it even though you're not there. Um, so I pulled a runestone for you, Teresa, because I didn't want to pull an extra card for you because you're going to get all my cards later. Hi, MB, I'm just going to read out this. Oh, you donated. Okay, I'll stop this then. Since you donated, Teresa, I'll read this after if you come back, or and you read it if you don't. MB. Oh, it's always enough. MB, I don't exclude anyone, and whatever you think is fair. So if you get to the end of the reading and you're like, well, I can afford a little bit more, and it was a good reading, I think she deserves a little bit more, you make another donation. If I do a shit job, leave it at that. Um, you know what I mean? Like, or if you can't afford anything more, don't pay. I'm not here for the money. I'm going to tell you, MB, I've got a dirty little habit. It's buying tarot cards so that I can make money to buy tarot cards. I'm stuck in a vicious circle. So all money is good. I'm not even going to look how much you donated, to be honest. I'm not even going to look to see if you donate. That's how much I care about it. But it is good to get cards. So I'm going to start with my disclaimer. I've been trying to memorize it, so give me a sec. This channel finds your blocks and can at times give you tough love. It's not a place for sensitive people. Please remember to always check real facts and real people to make your real decisions, no matter how accurate I get. Hi, I'm your reader, Apple Luna. I consider myself to be Australia's bluntest tarot reader. My cards won't tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. And to me, it feels like I'm telling a fictional story. So if it resonates with you, hit that like button and send me some hearts while I'm doing your reading. I love feedback. Okay, MB, thank you for donating. Okay, this is the King of Wands. First, I'll tell you what they reckon, and then I'll tell you how I do it. Yeah, thanks. I like that you like my energy. I always tell people to not like until I'm doing the reading and stuff, and they can tell if they like it. Because I feel weird about them liking it when they don't even know if they like it yet. I might be a bitch to them, you know what I mean? They might not like it. King of Wands. So we've got a creative man, motivational. He's making a plan. We've got moral codes, and this guy's a free spirit. Now, I always say this is a freak king. Um, he's a bit of a freak. He needs to be a leader. He waves his freak flag high, and he's an individual. So this card is telling you to not be afraid of showing people your quirks or your faults, because you should always try to. So one of my biggest faults is that I'm really blunt. So I've made it a strength here. In my day-to-day life, it's still a pain in the ass, and I'm still a nagger. But here it works. So I made my weakness a strength. And you need to do that too, darling. By first acknowledging what your weaknesses are too. Because sometimes that's really hard. We don't want to accept that we're not the best in the world at everything. But like I say, there is no right or wrong, there's no good or bad. It is light and dark, and it is yin and yang. It's a balance. The red flags you ignore now will come back later to bite you. You are seeing red flags, MB, and you're ignoring them. Maybe that's why you're here, because you want to seek clarity. But you are ignoring these red flags. You see them. You're like, nah, I'll just see what happens, or you're just like, no, it's okay this time, but I won't let it happen again. But you do, and you are. Um, the red flags aren't going to go away, they're going to get worse. Because the red flags are signaling there's something else. All right, Teresa, I'll have, that's a wake up call. 11:11. Okay, so we've got sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. And I just pulled this card out for the last person, and I'm going to do the female version of this. Now, I'm asking you to remember the fact that you are a sensual person, not a sexual person. A sexual person is someone who's going to have children. A sensual person is a person who sensually expresses themselves, not necessarily having sex. It might be kissing or intimacy. Um, that is a part that is the one eternal soul. And that is the part of the love that we are seeking as women and the part that men are ignoring. So you need to find someone who's going to listen to your sensual side, and you need to not be ashamed, but you need to, I want you to take off all your clothes when everyone's in bed or whatever, when you've got the house to yourself. Go and make yourself a cup of coffee and sit there and drink a cup of coffee naked. Go and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, for my age, I don't have a bad body. I'm a little bit fat, or I'm a little bit this, or I've got some, but I'm healthy and I'm beautiful. Get used to being naked and loving it. Okay? I don't even know where that came from, MB. I'm channeling a bit today, so tell me if I offended you or anything. Or it's not you, but I just think if you're like, nah, I'm not into sex, that's the problem. That's your blockage, this sensuality. Um, Crystal Kingdom, slowing down materialism, psychic debris. Our Earth Mother is in constant state of creation. Crystalline structures are found all over the planet, from small pockets in bedrock to underground cave systems that once entered seemed like an entire fortress. Their growth is a constant evolution, continually servicing the planet with their transmuting and energetic presence. Volcanic eruptions create the environmental cleaner and purification stone black obsidian, which easily clears negativity. It is only fitting that Mother Earth produces her own environmental cleanser on such a good scale, demanding respect during the process. Earth Mother Gaia has never in a rush to complete the process. There is always an earthly system that is followed in divine order to achieve the earthly cycle and equilibrium. Without the interruption of man, Gaia's beauty can be witnessed through pristine waters as nature thrives in harmonic balance. But like the volcano ready to erupt with molten hot lava, emotions are bubbling to the surface. Strong and resilient, Ascended Master Gaia recognizes the lack of personal harmony. Rushing to complete plans or becoming anxious or impatient that your dreams and visions aren't happening fast enough will only force errors or mistakes as you try to achieve them. Just like the crystal growing and forming beneath the surface, with the divine plan, you must devise your own plan and move forward with action. Um, Look, if you say, I want to meet my soulmate next Tuesday at 4 p.m., um, and then what you guys actually say is, I want to meet them at 4 p.m. next Tuesday, or I'm going to quit. And Spirit is bringing it in next year. Do you get me? Um, because you have to do a whole heap of self-loving to love yourself enough so that you are a complete person before you go into the relationship, rather than completing yourself with someone else. That never works, darling. You need to feel complete before you find your soulmate. And yeah, you're gonna fuck it up a lot. What can I say? Do you have a pendulum question? Oh, that's great. I love that you're sensual. I'm never sure. I just find that a lot of women have difficulties with even just being naked um, in front of like other people or even by themselves. Um, Hi, Vinny. Just give me a second. Just finishing up with MB for donation read. Tell me now. Can MB trust M? Can M be trusted? It's a fairly strong yes, and didn't change. I think you can trust M. Um, Thank you, MB. That's been your read for today. I'm gonna. Oh, dear Roy, I just read your thing. Janessa, are you around? Janessa, I didn't see you come in. I'm so sorry, darling. Um, Teresa. So, 1111 is a um, the number sequence represents a wake-up call for the person seeing it, signaling a need to seize upon an opportunity that is being presented and use it to change their life. The opportunity being presented is often directed towards higher levels of consciousness. It is also a sequence of perfect balance as it remains the same when viewed backwards and forwards. Um, so it's a wake-up call. Janessa, hi darling, I'm sorry, I didn't realise you're there. Sorry, Vinny, I've got to do Janessa first. She came in first. Janessa, I'm just going to tell you my disclaimer before we get started. And could you please read the blue pink comment and give me your option? Okay. Um, so this channel finds your blocks and can at times find. Sorry, I just reading. So this channel finds your blocks and can at times give you tough love. It's not a place for sensitive people. Please remember to always check real facts and real people to make your real decisions, no matter how accurate I am. Hi guys, I'm your reader, Apple Luna. I consider myself to be Australia's bluntest tarot reader. My cards won't tell you what you want to hear, they will tell you what you need to hear. And to me, it sounds like I'm telling a fictional story. So if I resonate with you, hit that like button and send me some hearts while I'm doing the reading. I'll talk to you, MB, in just a sec. I'll just do these readings. Um, Quite honestly, most of the tarot readers have got 1111 wrong. It's not the soulmates card. It's a wake up call for the awakening, or a wake up call to pay attention to the situation at hand. Um, so you got 3 love blocks. Okay, we've got transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So there is a situation in your life and you are trying to fix it. And you have to just accept people have faults, situations have faults, plans have faults. You're already too invested, so now you're stuck with it. Um, if you just accept the plan for all its positive points and its flaws and try to work around the flaws, um, you'll have way more success. Um, Just accept you can't always win, because if you always win, you never grow, you never learn, you never get blessings, because you never deserve them. Okay, let's move on to the oracles. Yeah, I've got to get some obsidian. I keep meaning to, but then I keep buying stupid cards. I've got about 6 decks of cards coming in the next 2 weeks. Get over yourself. Pull your shit together. It's not about you. It's about all of us. Help people. Give back. Do shit. Good shit for humanity. Go and volunteer some time, some effort, some money to someone else. Reliable. Be around reliable people and be reliable yourself. If you say you're going to do something, do it, even if you don't want to. Adjustments are required. All of us need to do some adjustments. No one's perfect. None of us are ever going to get perfect or close to. Well, I reckon God's more like us and we're trying to be like no one. Because I don't think anyone's perfect. I definitely don't think God is. Find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. The solutions are there, but you've got to think outside the box. So if you get crazy thoughts in your head, just try them. What the fuck have you got to lose? Soul journey. You are reminded you are on a soul journey. It is not to find your soulmate. It is a starseed mission, a completion. Your soul's mission is to find God and return to Him, like a twin flame. Okay, what do we got? I have to remind the stream, so my messages are usually a little bit late. I'm not experienced with. Okay, so noteworthy. Nice. Um, not a bit offended, definitely essential person. KK, black as steel. I can't think of a question at the moment. Oh, you're right. Did you get that info about a wake up call? So, when I was doing numerology, I started to, and the tarot, I started to realize that most readers have actually learnt the tarot incorrectly. So I had to go back and do it from the pictures and images. And when I came across that 1111 card, every reader I've ever seen says your soulmate's coming in. That's a celebration card. It can mean a wedding, but because there's 2 people on it dancing, but it's a wake up call that, like, so your partner could be right there under your nose. It's a wake up call. And oh, that's good to know it resonates, So I never can tell. Like, it only resonates with you. I try not to connect with you guys. Like, so I connect with my cards. My cards connect with source, and you connect with source. It just stops you from entering my energy and being vampires or stealing it, because you wouldn't be able to help it. I've got a lot of energy. So I have to block you guys out. In the terms of the Matrix program, you guys are apps and I'm standalone. What do you want to talk about, guys? I'm Teresa. So I pulled a reading for you because I don't want to pull any cards or anything, because we're going to do a reading later. In when? About an hour now. But I'll probably end this earlier to get you done, darling. Okay. So this rune that I pulled for you, it means elk. And the elk was a powerful totem animal with very strong protective energies. Um, the wearing of this rune is said to guard the wearer against all manners of attack and dangers, both physical and psychic. So that one looks like a chicken's foot. Be assured that although your path ahead is fraught with danger, you need have no fear, for you have the power of protection within you. You will be safe as long as you do not act recklessly. This is a favourable time for risky ventures, although all things must be built on firm foundations. Do not become complacent. Although your path, yeah. So it's pulled out the rune of protection for you. Has anyone else been seeing any angel numbers around? Like 222, 555, any triple digit numbers or quadruple 1111s? I just explained 1111 is a wake up call. Um, a wake up call. And when you see 1111, you guys need to seize upon an opportunity that comes your way. Okay? That's what the wake up call is. Okay. All right. So, Biddy. I'll just do Biddy's reading and then I'll talk to you, MB. Sorry, Biddy. I was just mucking around. I totally forgot about you, and you're not even forgettable. Not with that name. Sorry about that, Biddy. Okay, Biddy. You're bored. What can I say? You feel like nothing is going on. You're not moving forward. You're not moving backwards. You're just stuck in this rut. Um, this guy has planted the seeds, and now he's waiting for the harvest to grow before he can harvest it. It's a boring time, but you put in a lot of hard work, and it's just about to pay off. So don't lose hope and quit just before you get to the reward, is the message of this card. If you're bored, go and try some different things. Get a new hobby. Go and talk to a new person. You're all in a movie, so you need to move your movies forward. And the only way to do that is by interacting with other characters. And these other characters need to be, like in a movie, you always see the main character interacting with a couple of friends, but then they interact with total strangers. And that's what moves the movie forward. Adjustments are required. You need to make some adjustments. You know where. Manifesting is the creative process of aligning with the energy of the universe and co-create an experience that elevates my spirit and the spirit of the world. So manifesting. I'll go into manifesting in a second if you want to know about manifesting. Biddy, but I think you're Indian, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Because you might not speak English so well. There's no point. It's going to waste my breath. Biddy, you have a problem. Biddy, when are you going to be your own individual person? We've got mirroring. You are mirroring people. Go and be yourself. Don't be afraid. And like, what? Why do you have to do that? Do you even realize you're doing it? It's because you have low self-confidence and you're stealing other people's like a vampire. Okay, we've got possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Yeah, you do have unlimited potential as long as you stop mirroring people, raise your expectations, and um, raise your standards too. Um, we've got leaving. You are leaving a situation, or someone is leaving a situation. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up, you're missing some cool shit. And you think someone is lying? They are. Okay, that's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another read. Thanks, Vinny. Okay, so we've got angel number 555. That means change, travel, instability, a signal to seize some opportunity. So when you see 555, there might be some change happening, some instability or some travel, and again, you need to seize an opportunity. So we've got 333, timing, past, present, future, a signal to move on. When you see 333, it is time to move on, people. These are your angel messages that you guys are ignoring. 222, relationship based, possibly a message from a departed loved one. So when you see 222 and something happens, um, you're supposed to think of the lesson you might have learned from a deceased loved one. Um, they're actually talking to you. We've got 444 is safety and security, a sign of reassurance and not to worry. 666 is peace, harmony, beauty, a message to make peace. 777 is spirituality and self reflection, a signal to take time for self care. 888 is a money number, status and power, a signal of impending success. 999 brings something to completion and signal to resolve something. And 000 is rarely seen, a signal to start anew and forget the past. So there's some angel number stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So pay attention when you notice these numbers and Google them. It's important. And then look around, have a look at what you're doing. The other thing is, do you know how the angels talk to you as well? 111 is a new a start to something. 111. The other way they talk to you. Okay, so guys, you're in a program, a computer program, like it's like a virtual reality program, right? It's in 3D and the world outside is in 5D. Now, because we're in a program, we can adjust things. Um, yeah, like I, I I don't know what to tell you guys. I opened my third eye and um, I looked around and I could see these two entities in front of me. Um, but only if I looked in a certain way um, and didn't look directly at them. Oh, you edit reality all the time, MB. So you guys, I'm set up different to you because I didn't like the way that you guys are set up. It was bullshit. So, like, you go, oh fuck, I didn't realize this when I tell you, but then you'll notice it heaps and it'll annoy the shit out of you. Okay, sorry to do this to you guys. Every time that you guys tell a story, you actually save the copy, not the original. So if someone adds detail to the story, or you make yourself look better, make someone look worse, um, if you do that 3 times, it's set in stone, and you actually think that's the original story when it's not. After about 20 times of telling a story, I noticed that the story is not even viable for the most part. So I ran some experiments and I ran around editing people's stories. I was adding ridiculous, like things like, oh, wasn't that the time I mooned someone? And I wasn't even there. And then they were remembering me at the party mooning people and stuff. Yeah, I just made random bullshit up to test it, and it was really easy. So what I do, right, is when I'm telling a story and someone tries to add detail, I go, no, that didn't happen. This happened exactly, and I remember the story exactly like it was. I never make myself look better. Um, I accept that I make mistakes and sometimes I look like a dickhead. So I just tell a story like that and just own it. Um, and I never make other people look bad, though I probably do. I try to tell it from a third person perspective when I tell a story. So it's not from my perspective, it's not from other person's, it's from a third party. I always look at things from perspective because I got to say, when I started running around doing all the puzzles, I kept like going, oh, that puzzle's related to that puzzle, and that puzzle's related to that puzzle. And I kept stepping back and going, holy shit, this is a big puzzle of God. Um, and we're all doing, like, part of it is Bible study. So all the religious people are doing part of the God thing. All of the woke people are doing part of the God thing. All of the starseed people are doing part of the God thing. All the sovereignty people are doing part of the God thing, but they're only doing one part. All the conspiracy theory people are doing one part. I just remember the story as it happened. I don't try to make myself look better. I'm very humble. I don't need I don't need people telling me I'm good. I know I'm good. I'm just really confident. Um, I'm not like I think I'm special, but like I'm not really special. I'm just more curious than people, and I study stuff. I'm a bit of a nerd, and I've got autism. So I notice puzzles and patterns, and I've got a super high IQ. Um, so like it only took me a month to learn tarot, whereas it might take someone else 6 months or something. But I can remember it all. I've got an eidetic memory as well. So when you guys come in, I after you come in the first time, I know you guys. Like I've got someone that comes in, there's Faith, and she's like, "Hi, it's Brandy." And I'm like, "I know. I knew it was Brandy the first time you told me." Um, I'm just exceptional, and I accept that. I don't brag about it often, and I'm not bragging now. I'm just stating it. Um, I'm just lucky. Um, and now it's time to stop being a lazy cunt, or sorry, a lazy person, and get off my ass and do something with my life. I'm 46 now, and I've been sitting around with my thumb up my ass most of my life, waiting to die. Um, I've been wasting what God gave me. I didn't even believe in God until last year, and then Satan came and stood over top of me, he tried to bully me, and I was like, "Fuck you, Satan! I'm gonna fucking own you, cunt." So I did. I fought Satan for 3 months by myself until I caught him. And then I woke him up. I put him through the awakening. So Satan isn't evil anymore. He's nasty and he's got a big ego. And I wouldn't trust him as far as I could pick him up and throw him, but he's not evil. He's not like trying to get your souls anymore because I gave them to him. All the people that are killing people, anyone that's eating human flesh and knows it, anyone that hurts little children or animals, they're getting soul eaten by Satan. And they're not coming back. They're not getting tortured. There is no hell anymore. Hey, these nutty kids. I'm a nutty tarot reader. I was just talking about my experience when I went through my awakening, which was totally nuts bag crazy. Let me just tell you my disclaimer. While you get ready, just read the blue pinned comment and get ready with your number for your reading. These nutty kids. This channel finds your blocks and can at times give you tough love. It's not a place for sensitive people. Please remember to always check real facts and real details to get all your real answers. Hi, my name's Apple Luna. I'm your tarot reader. I consider myself to be Australia's BLUNTEST tarot reader. I need a drink. Just give me a sec. My cards won't tell you what you want to hear, they tell you what you need to hear. And to me, it seems like I'm telling a fictional story. But if it resonates with you, hit that like button and send me some hearts while I'm doing your reading. I love feedback. What do you love? These nutty kids? My disclaimer. Are you talking about my disclaimer? Yeah. Yeah, I'm very blunt. So don't be surprised if you get some tough love. Don't be surprised if my cards tell you to for example um, I don't know, there's some here. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Even my cards swear. Oh yeah, I'm not spagged. Ask the government. They're still injecting me to turn off my psychic ability. After I spent a month involuntary in the hospital because I opened my third eye and I could see entities and invisible people. And I was like, what the fuck? So I went around and I went, first of all, I went and studied them all and I stalked them. And then I was like, holy shit, I can catch them like Pokemon. So then I started doing that. And then they ran away. I don't know why, but they say I'm unpredictable. And the only thing you can predict about me is that I'm going to be unpredictable. Hi, Bree. How you going? Um, I'm not feeling up to doing a full donation read today, so do you want to just pick a card and pendulum question? I'll give you just two. Okay. We have your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. Hey, Bree, I think your movie's going to have a soulmate in it. Mine didn't. Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. You've got love coming in, darling. What's up? What's up? Just give me a second. Okay, Bree, we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming in. Give me a sec. I have something. Oh, isn't he a blessed one? He did the washing up and he can't work out where to put things away. So we've got an air sign, Gemini, Air, Libra, Aquarius, and I'll go do a general card for you. Hi, blessed one. How are you? Wait a second. I'm just doing Bree's read. Bree, do you want to ask a question too? I'll do blessed one while you get your question ready. So we do have delays, Bree. We've got the hangman. The hangman brings in delays. Hanging around, you might need to make some sacrifices. Um, you might be waiting for some rewards. But in general, this card says there's going to be a bit of waiting. Just be patient. You've got to do the montage bits in your movie too, where you learn skills, and it might take 6 months or so. But in your movie, if you think all the best bits will be cut out to be highlighted with a music montage. I don't know how to explain it to you guys any other way. It's exactly what's going on. We're hooked into VR machines, and we're all producing a movie in this program that's got this um, majority based algorithm. Um, yeah. So the TV program programs you to believe shit in the majority. Do you reckon he had the balls to do that? Tell me no. Did Gemini ring the bell today? Yeah. At first it said no, and then it slowly turned to yes. Okay. Bree, I'm going to move on to Blessed One. Okay, we got the Five of Swords, which is a battle and a loss. So you might have been in a battle, you might have lost, or you might be in the process of losing. I want you to know you will be losing. It's definitely a loss. But this guy, have a look at this card. These guys are the winners of the battle. This guy is the loser. But he's running around picking up all the swords. So you will get great gain from this loss. Don't worry about losing. It's not always about losing. Sometimes it's about learning. Forgiveness. Now this card isn't just about forgiving others that hurt you or wronged you. It's about forgiving yourself because you've done some shitty things in your life that you're not proud of. Um, you've hurt people. Um, you've let yourself get hurt over and over again and didn't learn your lesson. And that's what you need to forgive yourself for. Biblical. It's time to read the Bible again and read it properly this time. For example, when you read it and it says, and then the snake from that time walked on his belly's punishment, crawled on his belly's punishment. Does that not mean the snake had legs before? You've got to read the Bible properly. You're missing Jesus shapeshifting 3 times. You're missing in the Old Testament. One God goes, I'm going to go and get the other God. There are 2 gods there, right there in the conversation. Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat your vegetables, blessed one. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. If you don't have vegetables, go and get a piece of fruit. Just eat something grown on a tree or in the ground. That's been your read for today, blessed one. How's your dinner in the restaurant? Are you in the restaurant? I'm hearing shit, guys. How is dinner? All right, guys. I'm gonna end this session here. Um, is Teresa around? Teresa, are you still in the room? I need about a 20-minute break. I'm a bit tired, so I want to have a 20-minute break before I do it. So I'm going to end this session like way early. Thanks, Bree. I'm going to end the stream here, take 20 minutes off, and then Teresa. Um, Teresa, did you find me on Facebook? I'll just see if I've got you there. Gotcha. I got Teresa, so I'm going to end the session. Bye, guys. I'll be back at in about 3 hours' time or something.